What is your American dream?
My background is Jamaican. My American dream is to be successful regardless of my race, attitude, or for simply being me.
I'm Honduran, and my American dream is freedom. Freedom to do whatever I want to do.
I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, and my American dream is always being able to fight for what I believe in.
My parents are from Haiti. My American dream is equal opportunity and access to a great quality education.
My family is from Belize, and my American dream is to inspire others and provoke change through the art of my filmmaking.
My family's from Pakistan, but I was born and raised here in New York, and my American dream is to take advantage of all the opportunity that I've been given here.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Well, Spar and Bernstein has been nothing but great to me throughout my trials. I mean, it's 5 years into this car accident, and they never gave up on me, never. And in everything, they fought for me, and I am so proud to tell everyone, don't even wink for a moment. It's you, Spar and Bernstein. My lawyer here, Mr. Barack, has been a cage animal. He wanted to go on trial, but thank God we settled out of court, and it was something that I'm very, very happy about. So everyone, I'm telling you, I'm not just making stories up. You have to use this law firm. Spar and Bernstein is the best, worldwide best.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Shaggy, and I'm here once more to talk about the Bustamante Hospital for Children. We have kept a series of concerts over the years to raise money for the hospital, and this year we're focusing all our attention on the ICU.
Every day of our lives, we are surrounded by the positive vibration and laughter of our children.
As a parent, I want a place I can carry my child to if he needs medical attention, and I'm sure that you would want the same for your child.
As a mother of four, one with severe cerebral palsy, I know what it feels like to go to the hospital and there's no beds.
The intensive care unit only has 5 beds to serve the needs of the Jamaican people.
5 ICU beds is just not enough, and with your donation we can get so much more to cater to our children.
It has been an unbelievable journey to this point, and now we're looking at the future.
So this year, we need your help more than ever.
And we can do it if we all come together, buy a ticket, send in a donation.
All proceeds go to the Bustamante Children's Hospital. So come on, Jamaica, we can do this.
So I ask you, take the dare, because the caring continues. I'd like to thank all the hard-working nurses and doctors from the Bustamante Hospital, all our sponsors, all our artists, and you, the Jamaican public. Shaggy and Friends 2018 on the lawns of Jamaica House. I see you there.
All right. Hello there, Mr. Squeeze.
Hello.
Hello.
First snowy edition of the Brad and Squeeze show, only in New York.
Yes, it is not snowing where you are. It's a half a snow edition. But more importantly, I have some breaking news, Squeeze. All right, this just in. I don't know if you saw or not. Seriously, go on to your news feed right now. This is very serious. Noodles the cat is okay. All right, we were all very concerned about Noodles. We didn't know if Jill was going to make it in today. She stepped on Noodles by accident. It was a real big problem for Jill, but apparently now she has made it. And Noodles, Squeeze, we could all give a good sigh of relief. Noodles is okay.
Noodles will survive.
Noodles will survive. Noodles the cat will be okay. So we're all happy for that. We are all happy for that, Squeeze.
No, not many people can survive a step from Jill. You know
that is right? Very correct. You know, when she puts her foot down, boy, forget it. But in less important news, Squeeze, there is a blizzard outside here in New York, and I think. Did you see the pictures from outside of our office? right now. I think we have pictures from right outside of our office in the New York City blizzard. Do we have that? Or did Noodles?
Nice.
We do have that. Or did Noodles do something with those pictures?
I'd love to see those pictures.
Let's see if we have those. All right. Well, at some point today, our camera operator will get those pictures up. But take it from me, a lawyer. You can always trust a lawyer, right? Take it from me. It's snowing outside. It's snowing outside. It is snowing out. They have pictures of Florida snow, which does us no good. I am telling you, it is a blizzard outside. I thought we had pictures of the New York blizzard. There's the pictures of the snow in Florida. Is that Jamaica or Florida, Squeeze?
What? Look
Squeeze,
like
it's snowing in Jamaica. When it starts snowing in Jamaica, then we know the world has really screwed up the Earth's atmosphere.
Where is that? Where is that?
That was in northern Florida somewhere. Where was that a picture of, Jill? All of Florida. Well, no, it wasn't that in Miami. That's got to be northern Florida somewhere. Delray Beach. Delray Beach, Squeeze. That's what I'm told. I don't know. That's what I'm told. It's snowing outside, Squeeze. Welcome to Jamaica, Squeeze. Welcome to the nice, warm Jamaica. Has it ever snowed in Jamaica, Squeeze? Do you know?
No, it has not.
What would happen, do you think, if all of a sudden you woke up one morning? How would Kingston react if one morning, you woke up in Montego Bay? How would they react if all of a sudden it just started snowing?
I would know that the world is over.
The world is over, right?
Yeah.
Because basically just rip your clothes off and run into the ocean and just end it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? You wake up, you're like, "Oh, I'm going on vacation," and you wake up and it's snowing in Jamaica. I bet you they have mountains to ski on, right? There's mountains there to ski on.
You'd have to go up into the Blue Mountains.
Into the Blue Mountains, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh my God!
Anyway, let me wrap up this thing.
Yes,
man.
please wrap it up.
It's good to see you like that. I mean, it's great that some of us, live so far away. Being sarcastic here.
Yes.
But anyway, we're here for the Brad and Squeeze show. It's the second live show of the year for us. It's now January the 4th. My name is David Squeeze Annakie with the attorney Bradford H. Bernstein. Yes, we are doing the show. We're asking everyone right now, if you are listening to us on 93.5 FM, God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And get ready to ask your immigration questions by calling 1-800-529-5465. On social media, we need for you all to share the Brad and Squeeze page with every single person that you know. First, share on your timeline. That's one. Second, share on other pages that you may be a part of as an administrator or not. And also share in groups or subscribe to groups and then share it there. Or share on all your friends' pages. If you share up to 20 to 30 of your friends, we'll be okay. Once again, make sure you reach out to us to get your immigration questions answered by also placing your questions on the Brad and Squeeze page on Facebook. The number to call is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Go ahead, Brad. Ready to jump in?
Squeeze, I just wanted to correct two things. It is January 3rd, not January 4th. Tomorrow will be January 4th. Today is January. Today is January 4th. I don't know. I'm getting all sorts of mixed information. It is January 4th today. Squeeze is correct as usual. And it is our third show. That's where I got confused. It is January 4th, but our third show. So Squeeze was right on both occasions, as usual. Nobody ever listens to Squeeze. Nobody. Also, by the way, those pictures in Florida were from Tallahassee, Florida, Squeeze. I just looked on my card. It was not Delray Beach, Florida. I just want to make sure that is correct. The pictures of the snow was in Tallahassee.
Let me correct you again.
Yes.
It's our second day of show.
Second day of show up at our third live show on the 4th of January in the year 2008 of our Lord. Right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now, one more thing before we get. There's some other news I wanted to get to. Okay. I don't know if you saw this, but there was a Danish bar in Copenhagen, and the police are investigating the theft of the most expensive bottle of vodka in the world. There was a bottle of vodka worth $1.3 million, and it was stolen from the Cafe 33 bar. Somebody broke in. It's a bottle of Russo Baltique. It's made of 3 kilograms of gold and the equivalent amount of silver with a diamond-encrusted cap. The bar owner, Brian Ingberg, said that the bottle resembles a vintage car front. The bar owner said the bottle was uninsured and on loan from a Russian businessman. And now that bottle is gone. It is the only bottle of its kind in the world, Squeeze.
Wow.
Yeah. One second. Here's some more news. My publicist has just said that Club Fiction in Kingston, Jamaica, is offering the most expensive bottle of vodka in the world. They claim it is worth $1.3 million. It's a bottle of Russo Baltique, and now you're going to be visited by some angry Russians, Squeeze. No, that is not true.
Right.
That'd be great if all of a sudden you're just like, yes, I got the most expensive bottle of vodka right here. Up, there's Club Fiction. There's Club Fiction. They're pouring out the $1.3 million vodka. That's where they're doing it. That's where you can find it.
Right. Oh, man. Can you imagine it really popped up there?
Can you imagine all of a sudden Squeeze like, yeah, I got this $1.3 million bottle of vodka.
They must have gotten that for your Russian friends. Yeah. Anyway.
Do you have any clients who would spend $1.3 million on vodka?
Oh, yes, I do.
You know,
they're just to do it.
What? You have clients who would do that just to do it?
Yeah, well, they're just to do it.
Yeah. There was I think I saw somewhere there was a gold sundae or something where they put gold on top of the ice cream sundae, and it was like $150 or $200 for the gold sundae. And I'm like, why would you want to eat gold? What's the purpose of that?
But you know, people do eat gold. Gold does have some benefits.
What is it, Mr. BioLife?
I can't. I'll look it up later on, but
Okay.
It does have benefits.
Does it really?
It's the amount that you consume.
All right. It is what it is. You know what I noticed, Squeeze? You know what I have noticed? Nobody shares this page other than Carol Anderson the Tiger. It's the only person and BioLife Energy System shared the page. Those are the only two people who I have noticed come across on my screen share this page. So what I'd like everybody to do, we're going to get to your immigration questions in about 30 seconds, and we're going to get to Kim, our social media guru, who is doing social media guruing from her bedroom today, Squeeze. We're going to take an exclusive look into the bedroom of the social media queen.
Social media queen.
Oh, apparently it is not the bedroom. The bedroom was too messy. She will be from her kitchen. Okay, and I'd like her to open up a refrigerator. We want to see what the social media queen eats in her kitchen, but that's where we will be. That's where she will be at. But right now, I ask everybody what?
I was just going to say, I know it's snowing and everything, and I notice our numbers are not as high as they need to be. But I want today to be the biggest show.
Big.
That's how I think.
Big.
I want it to be huge.
Yes, huge. We want bigger numbers than Donald Trump's inauguration. That's how big we want it, all right? We don't want half. Right? And even if we don't get those numbers, we're going to claim it was bigger than the inauguration. We're just going to make that claim, you know? And you make enough claims, people will start believing you. We had more viewers than Donald Trump's inauguration. What do you think?
So people call us right now, 1-800-LOLIC with your questions, 1-800-529-5465. Once again, people, make sure you share the page on your timeline. I know we got our social media king, Mr. Kellier, sharing on all our pages all over. Thanks to him. That's one thing I know he can do right. All right. All right. I know he's like giving me the finger.
By the way, I'm so sorry that I ruined your vibe by mentioning the T word. I know that guy, as soon as I mentioned it on the show, Squeeze told me, as soon as I mentioned that guy's name, it totally throws his whole vibe off and the whole show is ruined. So I apologize. I killed the show, all right? It's
okay.
It's like it's going down like the Hindenburg now, so I apologize.
We'll build it back up with all the 73 people that we have listening.
All right, let's build it up with answering some immigration questions. How's that?
All right, let's do that. Once again, 1-800-LOLIC, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to the phone lines.
Deja.
Yes.
How
good
are
morning.
you? Good morning.
Compliments of the new year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Happy.
My question is, if my friends are here and their mother came here, then they get a visa from Jamaica and they came up, and they're here a couple years well now. The mother become a citizen, but they can't get through because if they do, they would have to go back to Jamaica. Is that so?
Yeah, but why can't they do a provisional waiver?
I don't know, because they're saying they would have to go back to Jamaica. Every lawyer they go to said they would have to go back to Jamaica to pick up the green card.
Yeah, so what? There's provisional waivers now.
And then they probably
so
have to
what?
for 10 years?
So what? 5 years ago, yes, you couldn't go back to Jamaica under certain circumstances, and people who overstayed on their visa can't go back because you have a 10-year bar. No question about it. But there's always a but. But there is something called a provisional waiver now. And what a provisional waiver says is that if you are being sponsored by a parent or a spouse, and you can show hardship to that parent or your spouse, you can get a waiver before you get on the airplane to go home. That waiver is in your hand. It's a waiver that says you cannot stop me from getting a green card because I lived illegally in the United States. They are provisional waivers. They are done here in America. You get that waiver, and only when you get that waiver do you get on an airplane and you go home, and you're home for 2 weeks and you're back. So what if they have to go home as long as they get the provisional waiver?
Okay, but can they get their green card? Can the mother sponsor them and they get their green card here in the United States instead of have to go to Jamaica to get it?
Well, it depends. If they've overstayed their time, if the mother's going to sponsor them, then they would have to be 245I eligible. I have no idea if they're 245I eligible or not unless they would make a consultation with me. Those are the old laws under Bill Clinton that says if you had something filed or your parent had something filed or maybe even a grandparent filed for your parent at one point in time, and this was all before 1998 or April 30th, 2001, depending on when you physically got into the United States, then you can pay a penalty fee and get your green card here. But that's something that we would need a full consultation to figure out.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. We can help. We can
I was
help.
just about-
The bottom line is, what you described for these children, they can get a green card. And the answer to do nothing is, you know what happens when they do nothing? You know what happens?
Nothing.
You get nothing, exactly. If Squeeze sits on his couch all day, and at the end of the day, he never gets off his couch, he will have done absolutely nothing all day, and it was an absolute waste of time. You got to get off the couch and do something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, DJ.
I'm on the couch doing something now.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure you are. Okay, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Okay.
And here's what I want to add to that. Once again, folks, a lot of us, we do call the show and we do have questions. But at the same time, please do not get off the lines until you book yourself an appointment. A lot of us will screw it up. And it's 2018. There's so many changes coming with that T guy. Please have the law offices of Spar and Bernstein handle your case. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. They'll get it right.
Yesterday, Squeeze, we went through all of that T guy's tweets about immigration last year, and we didn't do it to waste time like some of our Brad Squad and Team Squeeze members had said, like Nicola, who said, 30 minutes of the show, you're glad you're starting now. We were saying it for the purpose of showing that, hey, this guy really wants to screw you. Just like he screwed the entire Northeast on taxes, just like he screwed California on taxes, he is going to screw people with immigration. It's coming. He keeps talking about it. Get rid of immigrants. Mexicans are rapists. We don't want Muslims. We don't want immigrants. Immigrants are committing crimes against Americans. And then we put up the statistic yesterday to show what he's saying is absolutely not true. There's actually 95%, 98% of the crimes committed in the United States of America are not committed by immigrants. They're committed by Americans.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So, people, once again, make sure you use the law offices of Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to another call, Brad.
Robert, there's that statistic. Robert.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's up?
We have someone who was forced to plead guilty as a jumping bail, and he served 4 years and is now deported. He wants to know if he could come back to the United States.
What was the underlying crime that he jumped bail on?
He was accused of child molestation, statutory rape, and all of that. The case was dismissed But he was not told that. He was not told by his lawyer when he should appear in court. And that's why he had to plead guilty, because he said it appeared as though he would face 20 years in jail. So
well, he pled guilty to bail jumping, which if you bail jump on a felony, and you plead guilty to bail jumping on a felony, that in of itself is an aggravated felony, even if you were never convicted of the underlying felony. Because there was two crimes. There was this accused rape, which apparently he was found innocent on, and the bail jumping, which he pled guilty to. The guilty plea on a bail jumping, if it's the underlying crime's a felony, that's an aggravated felony. So he's barred from ever returning. Now, conceivably, you could try to get a waiver, but I can tell you that generally, if the underlying criminal accusations were rape and sexual abuse, and there was bail jumping involved, I would say that crimes of violence, and in those situations, it would be almost unheard of that they would approve a waiver for somebody to come back to the United States, certainly in this environment with that type of record.
Well, he was forced to plead guilty, though.
I'm sure he was. Okay? Nobody, I've never met a human being in my entire life who comes in and says, I pled guilty because I just felt like doing it. Okay? You're forced to plead guilty because the other choices go to trial where you potentially will lose and face the rest of life. You took the better of the two bad choices. But that doesn't necessarily mean that now he's an innocent man, because under the law, you pled guilty.
Well, the whole thing is that the court record says that first he pled not guilty, and then he pled guilty because the other choice the judge gave him was apparently this guy's case was going to be dismissed, but they did not inform him. They were just looking to put someone away.
Everybody originally pleads not guilty. Listen, I want to help the guy, okay? But if you're telling me there's a guy out there who is living in the United States who was accused of a very serious rape of a minor, and then he was given bail, and then didn't even show up to court, whether it's his fault or not, who knows, okay? But these are really serious facts against somebody. And now he pleads guilty to what is ultimately an aggravated felony under the immigration laws. He gets deported. And he gets deported about 4 years ago, and you're calling to say, hey, can he come back to America? Someone's got to be the voice of reality here, regardless of what you feel he was railroaded or not railroaded, whether he was forced. Everybody's forced to plead guilty in life because your choice is to go to trial and go to jail for the rest of your life. So as I said before, I've never met a human being who just voluntarily pled guilty just for the hell of it. Okay? It doesn't happen that way. You're forced to plead guilty because you don't want to go through the system, or the alternative is a lot worse. It's one or the other. And unfortunately, he pled guilty, and I'm telling you, yes, you can go through the process. No question about it. But it is extraordinarily unlikely that in this day and age, in 2018, with President Donald Trump in office, that there's going to be a waiver approved under these facts.
I see. So he's bad for life, you said?
I think so. I mean, you could always try, but I think so.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome. Squeeze.
One.
Was I too rough on him?
You were profound.
I was profound. He was trying hard for his friend. I get it. Yeah. He wants his friend back. I get it. But, you know.
You were trying to lay it on him and let him understand.
Yes. By the way, I think our... Yeah, go ahead.
I said, considering the T-man and the underlying info, the odds are stacked against him.
The odds were stacked against him. That is correct. By the way, I think the snow has put everybody to sleep. Okay, because nobody has shared our page. Nobody thinks anybody needs any immigration help. Nobody thinks you should go take a nap. Go take a nap. Take out your Gucci bags and go to bed.
I really should. See that everybody else is sleeping.
Everybody else is sleeping today. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. By the way, we are going to come live from Social Media Queen's kitchen. Okay, it's going to be very exciting from her kitchen. All right. Do you think she
Like-
even got dressed? Or is she like in her like night? She's not going to be in her nightgown or anything, I hope, right? Or,
Probably just put on a top,
Yeah.
and saying, whatever, I'll just do the show.
Yeah, just make sure that, make sure that the camera's steady and it doesn't fall or anything. Because this is a G-rated show here, right?
The ratings on the show, I mean, the viewership on the show is unbelievable.
Yeah. All right. Very low viewership today, Squeeze. And I think it's because it's snowing out. People are not sharing. People are lazy today. So I would like everybody to please take out your finger. That's right, this finger or a thumb. You can do it either one. Some people like this way. Some people like this way, Squeeze. Which way do you like?
I bet you any money.
You don't like it either way, right?
I want it. I bet you any money, though, Brad.
What?
If we were doing the show in the snow, it would be the highest rated show.
I can go out and do it in the snow. You want me to? I'll just pick up. You talk for 5 minutes. We'll set up outside by Skype. You want me to do it?
Outside.
I should have set up my Skype outside. I'll do it. Jill, can we put Squeeze on for 5 minutes and let him talk? We're gonna go outside and answer the questions via Skype in the snow.
Just get on your phone.
Can we do that? Jill's now scrambling like, can we do that?
No, hold on. You should send somebody outside to Skype in right now. I bet you any money with a waterproof phone. Yeah. Okay, I bet you any money right now. The ratings, everything would just shoot through the roof.
I can do it.
I need to answer immigration questions from out there.
I don't know if I have Skype on my phone. Do I have Skype on my phone? I'm gonna look.
Yeah. Who is this immigration attorney answering questions in the snowstorm?
That's how dedicated I am, Squeeze. I'm answering. All right, do a poll right now, social media queen. We can do a poll on our live show. Should Brad be answering questions from the blizzard? What was that, a yes or a no, Brad? That was a. I have Skype, but it doesn't seem to work.
I said yes. Should do it.
Do it. Jeff Bossie, of course. Brad, go do it.
Yeah, exactly. I like Jeff, man. Jeff is
saying to go do it. Deborah Gale McGrone, they're daring me, Squeeze, daring me to go out in the blizzard and do it.
You should.
I should do it.
Yes, you should. Someone should do it. You should.
Should I?
Chicken. You're being a chicken, man.
What? I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. Are you able to do this show for about 10 minutes while I set up outside in the snow?
There's nothing to set up. You go out with your phone.
I understand that, but I got to put on a jacket.
You know what you should do? You should Skype right now into the show from your desk, from the studio.
Okay, Jill says don't do it. Jill said don't do it. She said Noodles the cat went outside and got hurt.
Hold on. That's the same thing that Noodles said before she stepped on it.
That's right. Noodles didn't want to go outside, and look what happened to Noodles, okay? So
anyway, Brad, you're chickening out, man. If I were there, I would do it.
All right, let's go to Carl in Long Island. Carl.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, hi, good morning.
How are you, Carl? You inside or outside, Carl? Right now.
I'm driving hand-free.
Okay, all right. Would it be insane for me to go outside and just start answering questions in the cold for no reason, just to give Squeeze his jollies? Yes, thank you.
Let's Squeeze do it.
Yeah, let's Squeeze do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
what's your question?
Yeah. Good morning. 212C waiver. Is it safe to travel at this point? I mean,
you have a 212C waiver?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and have you had any problems with the law since?
No, I haven't had no problem. I've been traveling. I've been traveling stuff.
Yeah, then it's absolutely safe
with Donald Trump, I don't know with this. Say that again?
Absolutely safe to travel. When you get a 212C waiver, by law, under the Constitution of the United States of America, they can't take it away from you. You have the waiver, and what that waiver does is from the time of Adam and Eve all the way up to the time when the judge signed that waiver, everything is waived. Whatever your past is waived, you're able to travel. The only thing that's not waived is anything that happens after that waiver. So as long as you've had a clean record from the time the judge signed the waiver to after, it doesn't matter if Donald Trump is the president, it doesn't matter if Steve Bannon's the president, it doesn't matter if Pence is the president, you can travel.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at outside, Squeeze, where you wanted to put me. Let's see what. There it is. That's what's going on right now in New York, and you want me to go outside and answer immigration questions. That's a live shot from our studio here at 5th floor at 225 Broadway. That is where Squeeze wants me to go out and answer immigration questions. I don't think I will be as helpful to people outside. Yes.
Brad.
Yes.
I have faith in you. I know you are an extremely brave man. Yes. Okay. I know you'll take on any challenges. You are an attorney that will take on cases that are tough, and rough. You can take on this snowstorm. I've seen you take on more than this. You're stronger than that. I believe you are.
This is coming from a man who's sitting on a couch on a tropical island. I just want you to know where this is coming from. All right. Thank you very much. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's what's going on in New York City right now. Squeeze, the only smart man of the two of us, got his you-know-what into Jamaica before the snowstorm. Yes.
Brad, I've seen you actually take on cases with your firm, okay, where when the insurance company came back and said they're offering a disability, I said, no, go screw yourself. When it was all said and done and the dust cleared and the snow cleared or whatever cleared, it was at $4.5 million in settlement.
That was correct. Okay? That is correct. We did settle that case for $4.5 million. It was a car accident case. But let me tell you, you know where that case was settled? Indoors. It was settled indoors and not settled in a snowstorm. Anyway. We have Ray. By the way, we have Ray from Johannesburg, South Africa watching us. Let's ask what Ray has to say. Ray from Johannesburg. How are you?
I'm doing good. Squeeze and Brett, thank you so much for taking your time to answer major questions. Thank you.
You're very welcome. What's going on in South Africa these days?
I'm calling from Johannesburg.
Yes. Go ahead. What's your question?
I'd like to find out simple questions, sir.
Yes.
I mean, if you can squeeze it out of Brett, I really appreciate that. I'd like to ask a simple question. The question is, if I like to open up a business or perhaps extend our businesses down to that side, what will be the requirement? How do I go through via immigration on that, please?
All right, so you want to open, you're a South African citizen, is that correct?
We're currently running a business over here in South Africa, and I am a citizen of South Africa. That's correct.
Okay. All right. So as a South African citizen, they have a treaty. South Africa has a treaty with the United States that allows you to do what's called an E2 visa. That would be, to me, the fastest way to come here and open up a business. And what an E2 visa is, it's a non-immigrant visa. It's an investor visa that allows you to come to the United States, make a substantial investment in a business, and as long as you can show that this business that you are making here in the United States is not your sole source of income, that you have some other income somewhere else, then you can get what's called an E2 visa, and that visa can be extended for your entire life as long as this business is ongoing. The big question is what is a substantial investment? A substantial investment depends on what is the business you're doing. So, for example, if you want to open up an oil refinery, a substantial investment in an oil refinery.
I'll tell you, Brad, hold on a second, Brad. Sure. I'll tell you straight away. Hold on.
What does he say?
He'll tell you. He says he's
I
going to
said
tell
the
you.
business is a real estate.
A real estate business. Okay. So real estate business is a passive investment. So you're not going to be able to go and buy real estate and buy some property and just say, I bought some property, this is my business, and now I want to get an investor visa. Because that's passive investment. It has to be a business that's selling a product or providing a service. So if you can open up a business that's selling a product or providing a service, then that's not a passive that's not a passive business. It's not a passive investment. So you can be a consultant. You can open up a restaurant, a liquor store. I did For a guy from South Africa years ago, opened up a frame store. He made these antique frames. He invested $75,000 into a frame business. And we argued with the Immigration Service that for a frame business, just putting frames on pictures, a $75,000 investment is pretty substantial. And he got his E2 visa. So as I was saying, it depends on what the business is. But one business you can't be is in a passive business where just owning real estate. You have to be able to provide a service, or you have to be able to provide a product, or do some trading, international trading. That would be an E1 visa. And by the way, Squeeze, you can do this from Jamaica as well.
Okay. Cool.
But Ray, if you want to have a consultation with us and talk more about it, I think we can do that with you over the phone. So hold on one second, okay? 1-800-529-5465. That's interesting. We haven't gotten too many E2 visa questions lately. E1 investor visa questions, right?
Right. But Brad, I'd like to stop the show for 30 seconds.
Sure.
Okay. And ask everyone that is watching us on the Facebook pages to please share the video that you're actually watching of Brad and myself here, okay, with every single person that you know. First, share it on your timeline, which you may have already done, and then share with your friends. I need for you to share to 20 individuals' pages, all right, so that this way we can get our numbers up. Yes, Brad.
All right. By the way, I liked when they went to full screen. They should do that more. So when I'm talking, it should be full screen. When you're talking full screen, they go split screen. It has to. We got to make it a lot more boom, 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 boom. If you know what I mean. All right. So let's find social media queen. Let's find social media queen and see where social media queen is sitting in her bed. Do you have a shirt? Oh, you do. Okay, you have a sweater on that matches your skin. For a second there, I had to take a double look. I go, did social media queen just come naked onto our show?
I'm just doing this. I don't have
I'm not getting. Are you right behind your refrigerator? Is that where you are?
That's exactly where I am.
So you found in your apartment the best backdrop of anywhere to go in your apartment with the backdrop of the refrigerator.
You know, it's actually not the backdrop that's important. It's the fact that I'm sitting right in front of the window. So look how not pasty I am.
I see. Can you open up your refrigerator? Can we see what's going on in there?
Yes, please.
Yes, open up the refrigerator. Let's see what's going on in there, since you're behind it. Let's see what's going on in there.
Oh, man, I'm a little scared. Hold on,
this is very dangerous. Let's see what she's eating. Okay. What do you got?
We have turkey bacon. We have beer. We have water and eggs.
Okay, turkey, bacon, beer, water, and eggs. Yeah. Squeeze, a true millennial in the city of New York. Yeah. Turkey, bacon, beer, and eggs.
Can we see what's in the freezer?
What?
Can we see what's in the freezer?
What's in the freezer? Squeeze wants to know what's in the freezer.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. What kind of alcohol? Oh my God! That's the $1.3 million bottle of vodka, Squeeze. It's in her freezer.
Delicious.
It's in the freezer door.
Yes. If a guy by the name of Vladimir comes and knocks on your door, I would not be answering it.
Right? No. That's actually why I'm from home today.
Right.
The Russian has pictures of me all over Harlem, I just got to stay indoors.
Is that where you live? You live in Harlem?
I do, yeah. I live in Harlem.
I see. I did not even know where you lived. Well, all right. How's the snow up in Harlem?
It's awful. It's
awful.
Absolutely horrendous. I'm like staring out the window right now.
I would tell my boss the same thing.
Yes, of course. Can you imagine? And I go, let me see it. All of a sudden, it's like sunny over there.
The microclimate is real.
All right. Yes. All right. Let's go. Rapid fire. Let's go. What's our questions?
Okay. Jeff Bosey had a good idea that we should do rapid fire with you outside, and then your life is just in my hands in terms of how fast I go with rapid.
Right. And you just ask the questions really slowly. Very good, Jeff. Okay.
Okay, our first question is from Joy. What happens if you get a divorce on a conditional green card? My spouse cheated on me.
Well, as long as you can prove it was a real marriage, nobody says you have to stay in an unhappy marriage. You got your green card. You got your conditional green card. As long as you have proof that you and your spouse lived together for some period of time after you got your conditional green card and you terminated your marriage through divorce, you're entitled to get your permanent green card. We can help.
Kadian wants to know, What do you think immigration is going to be like in the next 5 years? And what's your best advice to undocumented people right now?
I think ultimately it's going to end up being on some sort of merit system. And right now it's a merit system, but it's a different merit system. Right now, the government gives merit to people who are married to U.S. citizens. That's the most meritorious case in America right now. If you're married to an American citizen, it's the quickest way to get a green card. The least meritorious case is being a brother or sister of a U.S. citizen. That's 15 years. Less meritorious right now is unskilled workers. More meritorious is people who won the Nobel Peace Prize. So there is some sort of merit to our system right now, but they do it based on quotas. They give a certain amount of green cards to this category, a certain amount of green cards to another category. What ultimately is going to come down the road is that instead of being in a quota, they're going to add up points, the way that somehow Canada does it. And you're going to add up points, and you get different points depending on your education, perhaps, hopefully not where you come from, hopefully not whether you speak English or not, but it could possibly be whether you come from an English-speaking, the way Trump talks, you don't know. And your education and relationships that you have here, and whether you violated any immigration laws, then you're going to get some negatives, and it's basically going to be some sort of mathematical formula. What I would suggest to people now, okay, and it's certainly going, and that mathematical formula, if Trump has his way, is going to benefit white, educated people, and is going to be not beneficial to people of color with less education, despite what relatives they may or may not have in America. That's my guess. I'm not saying it's going to happen. All I'm telling you is what Trump wants to see happen. Ultimately, I don't know what's going to happen. I would believe that what Trump wants to see happen is not going to happen because he needs the Democrats to make immigration legislation. So it's also very possible that for the next 3 years, nothing happens. What I would suggest to people right now, is what I have suggested to people for the last 20 years, which is file something. Put your name in. If you only have a brother, don't say, oh, it takes 15 years. Do it. If you have a mother or father, do it. If you have an opportunity to get married in a real marriage, do it. If you have a child, a son or daughter who's over 21 who has a green card and is eligible to become a citizen, get them to become a citizen so they can file for you. If you have an employer who's willing to sponsor you, get sponsored in a job. Do it, as the Nike says. Do it because, you like that, as Nike says. Do it because if you do something, ultimately good things happen. Don't be scared to file an application. By filing an application, that's not going to cause immigration to come knock on your door. File the application, and after you get approved, after they've taken your filing fee money, my argument would be if they change the laws and they say, okay, brothers and sisters, you can't file for you anymore, I would say that's going to end up being in major litigation because the government took your money, said you're going to get a benefit, and now they can't take it away from you. Okay? So my advice is to everyone who's out there out of status, find a way and go do it. And if you don't have the way or you don't know what to do, there's always me. Call my office, schedule an appointment to come see us. Right, Squeeze?
Absolutely. I'm here sharing away, man. I'm doing what it is that a lot of Brad Squad and Team Squeeze is not doing, man. So
you're doing their job now.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
A lot of people saying it's snowing. What the hell? Take the day off, Brad and Squeeze. I'm like, no, can't do that. We're here to help people. Once again.
And by the way, Candace Walker, I just want to make something clear to Candace Walker. Okay, she says she really hopes the merit system of speaking English applies, especially for those coming to Miami, Florida. The only thing I would agree with Mr. Trump for. The English speaking, by the way, Candace, I would assume, I don't know for a fact that she is Jamaican, but I don't know, maybe she's not. Jamaica is not considered an English-speaking country. Under Mr. Trump's rules, there's only 4 English-speaking countries: England, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. Nobody else speaks English anywhere else in the world.
That's what he says.
That's what he says.
So much for your team.
I had no idea.
Yeah, no, in Jamaica they don't speak English, Squeeze. Are you aware of that?
Right.
Are you aware of that, Squeeze? That's not it's not the language they speak there in Jamaica.
Right.
By the way, Kim, while you're here, I want to remind everybody, this is brought to you, the rapid fire questions are brought to you, because we're getting towards the end of the show. It is brought to you by USA Credit Repair. USA Credit Repair, there's never a better time to get your credit repaired than right after Christmas, right after you maxed out your credit cards, because as soon as you don't make those payments by the end of the month in January, guess what? Your credit's going down the tubes. So take advantage of So take advantage of what USA Credit Repair is doing for you right now. What they're doing for you right now is they're giving you a free consultation. Let you know whether or not they can help you. If they can help you, they will. If they can't, they won't. What they will also do is give you 30 days free credit repair. 30 days free credit repair. You have absolutely nothing to lose by calling USA Credit Repair, because for the first 30 days, it's free. And then they also give you, it's the triple play. The USA Credit Repair triple play. A free consultation, free credit repair for 30 days, and a 90-day money-back guarantee that if you follow their protocol, the triple play, you like that, Squeeze, right? And if you follow their protocol on the triple play, it's free consultation, free credit repair for 30 days, 90-day money-back guarantee if your credit's not up. Take advantage of USA Credit Repair's triple play, only brought to you in conjunction here with the Spar, with the Brad and Squeeze show. Our partners, USA Credit Repair, our partners are Spar and Bernstein. But take advantage of USA Credit Repair's triple play by calling them right now at 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. You call up and you tell Mr. Kellier, I want the triple play. He's go, what? Yes, I want the triple play. He'll know. Yeah. He'll go. He will know because he's listening. He's telling him you want the triple play. 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177. And the triple play is free consultation, free credit repair for 30 days, 90-day money-back guarantee. You can't lose with the triple play, Squeeze. No, only brought to you by USA Credit Repair.
There you go. And the numbers actually went up. Wow.
Yes, people love the triple play.
It seemed like
they love the triple play.
Anyway, Kim, you have got more questions?
I absolutely do have more questions, please. Dorrell wants to know, how safe is it to travel with a green card?
Safe.
Providing you have no convictions, right?
Yes.
Kisu, wants to know, I'm a U.S. citizen and also in the military. I filed for my mother who lives in Trinidad. I filed for her in 2015, but she was denied in 2017 due to having less than 14 grams of cannabis in 1993. I was told I could repeal the 601A form. Is there any chance she will be able to visit me?
No. 16 grams of cannabis or 16 pounds?
14 grams of cannabis.
Oh, no, then the answer is yes. If it was 14, if it's under, grams, what's grams to ounces? Grams is smaller than ounces, right?
Yeah, grams is way smaller.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if it's under 30 grams, you can do a waiver. It happened more than 15 years ago. I take that all back. You do the 601 waiver. She will absolutely get that waiver approved. It's on a statute of limitations, more than 15 years, less than 30 grams, she'll get a green card. I take I take back the first answer.
Perfect. Nicole wants to know, I've got a question on behalf of a friend. When he was younger, his grandmother filed for him and his father. They even did the medical. However, his father died, and then his grandmother, who was the original petitioner, also died. Therefore, when he went to get a visitor's visa, he got turned down because they said he had a pending filing. He still wants his green card? Is it possible at all?
There has to be another family member who can step in. Hopefully, there is. Step into the shoes of the dead parent who filed.
Okay. Natalie wants to know. My friend went in for his interview in October of last year. They didn't make a decision right there at the interview, and he was told he'll get a decision in the mail. Yesterday, he got a decision letter and said his case was denied because his wife withdrew her I-130 and said he paid her to marry him for a green card. That's the grounds they denied him on. What are his options?
He's got no options. His wife just said it's a business marriage. If you have a business marriage and the government has it in writing that it's a business marriage, that bars you for life from ever getting a green card. You pay somebody and it's discovered that you paid somebody to get married, you are never getting a green card for the rest of your life. As a matter of fact, you're getting deported.
What if she's
lying? I've had situations where people were lying. You then have the burden now shifts to you that you got to prove she's a liar. So now you better come in with overwhelming evidence that she's a liar.
Oh my God. So it's on him to prove that his wife is lying?
Correct. But prove the burden is extraordinarily high. We've done it, but the burden is extraordinarily high.
Wow. That's awesome. Hugla wants to know, is it possible to legally leave a country like Zimbabwe without a passport?
I have no idea what the border rules are for Zimbabwe.
For Zimbabwe?
I would assume no.
Rushanette wants to know, what's happening with the EAD cards at the National Benefit Center in Missouri? I filed in August and still haven't received my EAD yet.
Well, they are backed up about 120 days, but if you filed incorrectly, then you're never getting it. If you're missing a document, you're not getting it. If they ask you for more evidence, you're not getting it. So it is taking about 120 days, but if you still haven't gotten it yet, that means you screwed up your application somehow.
Okay, and we have successfully made it through social media rapid fire today.
Thank you very much, Kim.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy your turkey bacon. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you guys tomorrow.
All right. Squeeze, sir.
Yes.
Squeeze, sir. Squeeze. When are you? Let me ask you a question. When will you officially? I know it's in the making, but when will you officially be knighted in Jamaica? In England. When is the Queen going to officially knight you? When is that going to happen?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
Sir David Annakie.
No, I'm not Elton John.
You're not Elton John yet? Sir David Annakie on the guest list. Wouldn't that be great on the guest list? Yes, it's Sir David Annakie.
That would be nice.
That would be nice, right?
They're really, really dope.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You think the Queen would ever invite you?
No.
To a party?
No. They never knight the
Why?
Jewish guy. They never knight the Jewish guy.
What?
They don't. Jewish guy never gets knighted.
What's wrong with a Jewish guy?
I don't know. The knight usually kills the Jewish guy. That's usually what happens.
Oh, man. Do we have any calls on the line?
Yeah, we do. Let's go to Ryan in the Bronx. Ryan.
Yes.
How
are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. All right. I have a question. All right. So on November 13th, I submitted a I-485 based on an approved VAWA.
Right.
On December 2nd, they sent me a notice saying that they are going to use my fingerprints from the previous I-485 that was denied. Right?
Okay.
On the 15th, they sent me another letter asking me to go do my biometrics.
Go do it.
With a code 5.
Go do it.
I did.
Okay, good.
And then on the 21st of December, I checked my status and it said that my case was transferred to.
All right, so it's all going fine.
So what does this mean?
It means that you're in process. All's going well. All is well.
Oh, okay.
They transfer files all the time. Don't look into it. Don't make it. Doesn't mean a thing. as far as you're concerned.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay. By the way, Squeeze, talking about being Jewish, I did my DNA. I wanted to make sure that, like my father wasn't the milkman or something. So, not that I didn't think that. So I did my DNA, one of those kits for like $79.99. Like one of those kids, kits for $79. Guess what it came back and said? For $79. I am 99.8% Jewish. And I'm like, I can't believe I spent $79 for something that everybody could have told me for free.
Oh man! So was this a blood DNA?
No, it was you spit in a vial and you mail it off to the company, and then it tells you for like $79. It tells you what your ancestry is. It also says that I date back to the Neanderthal man, and only 15% of the population does that. So I'm 4% Neanderthal.
Wow.
Right. I'm also 0.02% Asian. That was the other 0.02% Asian. I'm 99.8 Jewish, 0.02% Asian, which explains my fetish at Nobu. So it's all explainable now, Squeeze. It's all explainable. All right, we're out of time. We're going to be back tomorrow. It's only one show for the day. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome. I do have to remind everybody this has been an attorney advertisement. Unless, Squeeze, you want to just stay a few more minutes and just take the rest of the calls here?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so we're going to run over a little bit. I just want on WVIP, if you're listening on WVIP, just tune on Facebook right now on the Brad and Squeeze Show. The show's going to continue live on Facebook. Again, prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome. This is an attorney advertisement. To contact Spar and Bernstein, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Let's continue, Squeeze, with Millicent from the Bronx.
Millicent, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I want to ask a question. I send in for my 10-year, which I do not get it, but I do get a 1-year stamp in my book, which will end this December. Can that passport travel can I travel with this stamp to Canada?
Yes, you can. But where are you from originally?
I'm from Jamaica.
You're from Jamaica? Well, then you may need a visa to go into Canada, but you can certainly return to the United States with the stamp.
Oh.
Okay, so you got to go to the Canadian consulate to get a visa, but you could return to the United States with the stamp.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
So, but I'm in the state now, so I just go to the Canadian consulate?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. All right, 1-800-529-5465. We may have one more call if Fiona wants to push it over. If not, we're going to end our show.
And Brad, I want to say thanks to the people. I mean, we didn't have as much concurrent viewers, but we were well over 2,500 views. So at least 2,500 people did see the show.
Okay, very good. Very good. It's not like yesterday where we had 6,000 viewers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yesterday was pretty cool. Yeah.
You know what's great is there's, on Facebook now, it's like on television, they don't see the Nielsen ratings coming across every moment. On Facebook, you sit there and watch your ratings go up and down, up and down, up. All right, we got Rushinette in Boynton Beach, Florida as our last call. Rushinette.
Yes, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. Yes, I was the one who asked the question just now about the EAD card.
Yes.
I did actually receive an initial evidence. They wanted like the sponsor. They wanted his like proof of citizenship, which we actually sent that in. So I don't know if they lost it or what.
I don't know.
But we did send it in, and we resent it, and they receive it on September 8th. So do they actually start?
That's when they
counting
start
over?
counting. Yep, you start counting over from when you submit what was missing. So because you got a request for further evidence, that's what sets your work permit behind. So count 120 days from September 8th. You should get it. All right? So it should be any day now. All right. Thank you very much. All right, Squeeze. So this is going to be our one show for the day because it's a blizzard outside. I'm going to have the crew go home. You know, we're not because they may not be able to get home if we stay for the second show. So we will be running a tape on WVIP later. If you can let Zenmar know. We will be back live tomorrow at 9 a.m., God willing. The blizzard stops and we're all here and everybody as well. So we'll all see you tomorrow. Stay warm if you're in the blizzard conditions, and if you're in the nice warm sunshine of other parts of the world, go outside and get warm. How's that?
That's good.
All right, thank you.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.
What are you doing?